Welcome back to Project Lowball, the Pokemon series where we solo every single Pokemon boss with the single lowest level Pokemon possible. Today we'll be defeating Mela with only a Ninetails at level 9. Tera Steel, Flash Fire Pokemon are entirely immune to Torkal as it only knows Clear Smog and Flame Wheel. Calm Mind Agility Substitute Sword Power Set. Theoretically, I think this can actually go a couple levels lower. But I just... First of all, the Starmobiles aren't on the damage calculator on Smogon, which is, frankly understandable. Why the fuck would they be? Although this brings you to my second point, I fucking despise Team Star for this challenge. They do not give XP in the middle of the fight, so this could have been a level 1 victory if they did, but no, God forbid. Second of all, this is more just general hating. I fucking despise the Starmobiles on a fundamental level. The rule of Pokemon is if I can fight it, I can catch it. That's the deal. That's the unspoken social contract that we enter when we begin a monster catcher video game. If you can fight it, you can catch it. That was the deal. You can't catch Starmobiles. They have unique signature moves, stat lines, ability combinations that are fundamentally unattainable as a player. If I can fight against it, I can fight it. That was the deal. I fucking despise when monster catchers have monsters you can't catch, because it fundamentally goes against the very premise of the goddamn genre. And under the hood, they're not real Pokemon, they're just hard-coded to have exact specific stats. But that doesn't mean it doesn't piss me off. It doesn't mean it's not just irrationally frustrating that it's breaking that rule. Don't like it. No, sir. Never will. In the words of the one guy from Blark and Son, I'll never forgive this. And don't even get me started on Eternatus. Literally, again, the point of the fucking genre. There is only one monster catcher I've ever seen do this well. And that was Cassette Beasts. Because the only monsters you can't catch in Cassette Beasts are Archangels. But the game makes them feel so distinctly different that my brain just kind of accepts it. Yeah, of course you can't capture the Archangels. They're fundamentally different. And it's well, why aren't the Starmobiles fundamentally different? Because they run on the same logic that you as the player do. Archangels and Cassette Beasts have an entire different what is functionally that game's equivalent of mana. They fundamentally function on different rules, both in lore and in gameplay. Starmobiles function the same as us aside from the status unity, and that right there, that's a Revavroom. They could have just given us the Starmobiles as alternate forms of Revavroom we can get in the post-game. Can you tell that I'm bitter as fuck? Here's a little jank actually. If you use agility in this battle, Ninetails will shift to the side and then have to run back over. Never that be said, all of the jank from this game is fixed. This is a completely consistent bug. I don't think it's really fucking weird. Also, just the Tera Steel act on top of Ninetails in this battle just looks jank as hell in general. Again, I think this can go lower. I originally chose level 9 because that's the lowest level that we can one-tap the Starmobile. Outspeed the Starmobile, but it has speed boost anyways, and we need 3 store powers to kill. I think you could do it in 2 with a Twisted Spoon, and I don't think Swift kills this anyway, so it's not like we have to be level 9. We could probably go 6, 7, maybe even 5, but again, I just fundamentally hate the Team Star battles for this, on a deep level, and I just want to be fucking done with it. I hate doing this. I hate Team Star and everything it stands for from a game design standpoint. Did anyone else see Mela flicker out of existence there for a split second? I just want this battle solved so it's done. I have a solution for Giacomo. I'm looking at, I think his name was Atticus. And then the last two, God only knows. I might just omit them outright because again, because they're so mechanically different and fundamentally irritating to me as an autistic piece of shit, I'm strongly considering just, like, not doing the rest of the Team Stars fights out of, like, just having to remember that Starmobiles exist. And the fact that they are mechanically a lot more frustrating, because, again, if we could gain EXP during these fights, we could win this Mela fight at level 1, but we can't. And that takes a lot of, like, to cover up, ooh, how can I set up a level 1 against the first Pokemon? Or use Roar to set up against a different one? The answer is you can't. Game Freak, I will never forgive you. Anywho, that's Mela settled at level 9 for Ninetails, Tera Steel, Flash, Fire, Sword, Power Set. Very simple victory, max investment in speed and attack. Level 9 is the lowest level you can outspeed a Starmobile before Speed Boost kicks in, which is why I chose it. I'm pretty sure the level can go lower, I just genuinely hate these battles in Lowball and do not give enough of a shit to test it. I like Team Star's story, I like their characters, I hate the Starmobiles. Why couldn't you have just given us alternate forms of Riverboom, or given the moves to Riverboom? At least then people would fucking use it. Riverboom's sick as hell, but it just doesn't get anything. All this plot relevance, all these unique moves, tied to versions of Riverboom that we can't... I need to make a whole ass different video about why I hate Starmobiles and get, like, fucking dislike bombed. I'll have it coming, and I will leave it up. I know my opinion is unpopular. I respect the opinion of others, but I stand by my own. Fuck Starmobiles. I said I wouldn't film hungry again because it makes me negative, and here I am filming hungry again with a sandwich on the fucking stove. I have learned nothing, and I apologize. I'm not retracting anything of what I said, though.